Hey guys, it's Jonah here and welcome to Supermarket Sunday once again, and we're sailing through the supermarket beers and it's July. It's the time for barbecues and all kinds of stuff, so I thought I'd do another lager, and this one's from Marks and Spencer's. There we go. This is the Brook lager. This is from the Freedom Brewery. It's in, like they all are, 33. I guess they're hedging their bets. And this one's 4.7 on the ABV. Let's have a look at that. I think that's quite a nice. I think all these labels are lovely. They are pretty traditional, really garish colours. This one's in a red, so it doesn't show up as some of the others. However, we do have a lovely neckerchief with a hot plant or a hot vine on there. The only thing it's lacking is no specially branded cap, unfortunately. Now, Freedom are the brewery. I have drunk some of their beers before, and I did a review long time ago, probably a couple of years ago, on their organic dark lager, which I think at the time was just called Freedom Dark Lager. We're on to the red lager now. Black isn't enough. It's got to be red. So let's go and dive in. Have this one chilling in the fridge, because you got to, don't you? Because it's a lager. Not too much for a hiss. Oh, quite a malty smell. Oh, with a bit of, oh, sort of fruitiness, fruity sweetness, fructosey kind of thing going on. All right, let's get this pour in. I don't think it's bottle conditioned because it's a lager, and only a 33, I'm afraid. But let's have a look. Oh, need to get some of those bottles off. Bottles or bubbles. Nice and clear though, you can see me behind there, I'm sure, waving at you. The colour though, look at that, that is a red colour. Lovely, lovely, sort of like a darky kind of thing. Bubbles, they're all stuck on the side of the glass, but they're not forming a head at all. Look, no head whatsoever. Although I can see a few bubbles, as you guys probably can now, running up the glass. This is a lager. Should I expect anything on the nose? There is some there. Yeah, it's a sort of, dare I say, kind of red currant, maybe even black currant. No, it's a red lager, so we'll say red currant. I was going to say black currant then, but, and sweet. It smells very sweet. Guys, hopefully you've earned a beer on a Sunday, so go and get yourself one. Ooh. Ooh. Very different to any other kind of lager I've had before. You do get that bubbliness up front, then you get a kind of sweetness, but it's not as red fruity as you might think from the aroma, and then you get a sort of a bit of a creaminess, a bit of a lactosiness, and then it bitters out into a kind of not exactly licorice. It's got a sort of sour kind of taste. And I've done a bit of research into these guys, and they've looked into infections that can get into beers, and how things combine with certain yeasts to form tastes maybe that you want to have in a beer. And apparently this has at least one extra kind of bacteria put into it, as well as the yeast, to get a certain flavour. I don't know how true that is, but it tastes okay. Just in the aftertaste for me, that it goes a bit kind of licoricey. So yeah, I think it's the malts. The malt sweetness is coming through. Then we're getting a bit of a development of a slight fruitiness before that lactose thing takes over. reasonably complex. Hop-wise, I cannot detect any kind of hops. I would not even tell you what these are. Yep, they're not giving anything away either. Out of all of the new Sainsbury's line, Sainsbury's? Marks and Spencer's even. Sorry M&S. This one should be one I like because it's all about the malts, but there's definitely something going on behind the scenes which is giving slight off flavours. And I think they're probably supposed to be in there. But they just don't sit right with me. I will have to say, this is the first one of the M&S ones, the new ones, that I'm thinking, there's a bit too much going in the glass. Trying to pick it apart, it's not working very well. Wow, got a bit of carbonation in there. Shame it's not, you know, forming on the head. Nothing. I think this just goes to show that I'm not really a lager man. I prefer something with a little bit more substance. They're trying to get away with too many things here. That for me, that's a mediocre beer, to be honest. Anyway, guys, don't let me put you off. Go out and buy some of these beers. Go, if you can, to M&S, pick this one up. Ashbrook Red Lager. One of my friends, my good friend, Scoosy, get him up on the old Facebook. You'll be able to find him, no problemo. He, I think, due to watching some of my videos, he's gone out to his local M&S, bought the whole range, and as far as I can work out, he drunk them in one night. I'm not suggesting you do that, but try and get hold of some of these different ranges, because M&S are across the whole nation, and they are letting you have an insight into certain breweries that you would not do so otherwise. If that makes sense. So well done. I salute M&S for doing it. Freedom Brewery, Veer M&S, Ashbrook Lager. Try and get yourself one and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Cheers and beers. It's been Uncle Jonah. Better red than dead.